You know what's so crazy, man? It's like, it breaks my heart. Nah, it really fucking breaks my heart that there's people out there that don't believe in us. Speedy, they don't believe in us.
What's going on, people?
What's going on, people? It's another week where I just want to fucking just... I'm tired, people. Let's just get it out of the way. Come on. Let's do this.
They didn't believe in us. You get me? They're starting to believe. You understand? Well, I thought I'd do a new intro. You get me? I thought I'd bring in Khaled, but it looks like Goonie wants to jump in as well, blood. You understand? But what's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back our blood clot again. Episode 187 of Goonie in the Mud.
Just like the Grim Reaper, yet again. And it's not going to... This is going to be my dress code, yeah? I'm telling you. It's going to be my dress code, cuz. Yeah? Black on... Yeah?
It's going to be my dress code.
You see, until we do the resurrection thing, I'm staying like this.
It is looking peak down the King's Road, but down Holloway Road, life is looking good, blood. You get me? Are you alright, blood? Hey, are you alright, blood? Yo, dog. I Goonies finished. And has he even started? And he's done. He's done. Oh my days, man. You don't have to be liking the thing straight away, but I don't even have to say it, blood. That intro right here, blood. Yeah. Oh my God, blood. Yeah. But there's been a whole heap of drama, you get me? There's man deeper in the mud than Goonie, bro. You get me? But we are way above sea level. You get me? We are nowhere near the bottom of the seabed. You understand? We are top of the league, blood. We are top of the league for Christmas, blood. We are 5 points clear of Manchester City, blood. We are Arsenal Football Club. I said to you, Goonie, back in NYC, yeah? I said to you, blood, the real Arsenal has entered the chat, blood, yeah? Will the real Arsenal trooper please stand up? I told man, yeah? I know my team. I feel. You know, like Cool Runnings, feel the rhythm, feel the ride. Get on up. It's Arsenal time. Got me blood clot, Jesus. Yeah? Arsenal. Travel to Molineux. Bottom of the league. Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolves 0. Arsenal 2. Now, I watched the first half in my house. I watched the rest of the game on a phone on my way to a fantastic night out. You get me? A little surprise English birthday party. Obviously, you don't know my birthday is 27th of November. We don't turn up in NY. But for my London people that ain't going to be with me, they done a little surprise thing, you get me? So it's a good link up, a great end to a great day. Look at the light, blood. Look, God is shining on me. God is shining on Arsenal. You understand, blood? Look at that, blood. Look at Goonie and look at me, blood. Yeah? Look at Goonie and look at me, blood. Yeah? There you go, people. Look, even the sun's getting involved to fucking help me fire shots on your clock, blood. You understand? But Arsenal went there and got the 3 points. A much needed 3 points after what we saw earlier in the day. Czar was in the famous Jack Doyle's, fucked out of his little nut. Pause. Have you watched the game back now?
I did.
So now can I get an analysis? Because I gave mine, but people them still waiting for yours,
Still
blood.
waiting for mine. Yeah, nah, I mean, I blackout when during the actual game was more just celebrating. We were tossing beers, but bro, the first half it wasn't that good, if we're being honest. It was okay. It wasn't that good. We got a couple of chances, not too clear cut. One of the Jesus ones was first half. It wasn't too clear cut. But second half, we came out early. I think we scored 10, 15 minutes into the half. Odegaard got that one lead. Went on, got the 2 goals, man. It was, and then good. That second half, man, it's crazy. It's crazy how well we've done so far this first half of the season. And long may it continue. We might have to adjust the way we play a little bit because our situation's now changed. You know, we might have to tolerate a little bit of terrorist football here and there in certain games because we're in a situation where, you know, our points, we're looking for points now more than actual matchups. But it's a phenomenal spot to be in. Great game for Martin Odegaard, and credit to Arteta. Honestly, credit to Arteta. The team played well. I thought Gabriel did very, very well. Saliba was a little. He's all right. He'll be fine. He was a little shaky, but hey, the rest of his partners picked up where he was thinking. But we're looking good, man.
I was big Arteta out. You understand? Rightly so. Let's get that in, blood, because let's not forget, it's not like I lost my head for no reason. You understand? I was put into a corner, and if you put me in a corner, I'm going to fight, blood. You understand? I'm not going to stay in the corner and just be quiet and be abused and bullied. I'm going to try and fight my way out of that corner. And I thought he never had the minerals. Shout out Johnny. But week after week, I'm starting to see this man has minerals, bro. You understand? This man has changed the club from top to bottom, bro. You get me? It's taken him a while, but now this train don't look like it's gonna stop, blood. Yeah, you understand? It's only stopping to pick up people, and then we're moving on, blood. You understand? We stop, pick up 3 points, sign a couple man, inshallah, and then keep it moving, blood. You understand?
I know it's not done yet. Where is your confidence level? Mine is. Yours is Viagra settings, bro. Yours is Viagra, blood. You understand? Yours has gone to fucking planets that have not even been found yet, blood. You understand? Zar's on Plutania, yeah? There's not even a planet called Plutania. That's where Zar is right now, blood. Yeah? Zar is on Plutania, blood. Yeah? Me, I'm on Jupiter right now. You understand? I'm flying high. You get me? I'm loving life, bro. You understand? And he's giving me belief. He's giving me joy. He's giving me pride. And he's giving me the love back that I kind of lost for Arsenal. You get me? It was a thing where, like, they're my first love. You get me? Yeah. So I will always have them, like, there and, you get me, follow them, whatnot. Even if man weren't doing what man's doing. Man know me who know me. I watch every game. That's how I am, bro. You understand? From all of this, even before this YouTube thing. But he's got me excited, bro. Mm-hmm. You understand? And Jetski, drop the picture now. You understand? You even made a graphic.
Do you understand? I owe you an apology. I wasn't aware of your game, bro. You understand? Like,
you made a graphic.
Bro.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was not aware, bro. You get me? And I owe him an apology, bro. You understand? I'm man enough to put my hands up, and you get me? Hopefully it doesn't go tits up. I believe it won't go tits up. I believe the momentum we have, the belief, the desire, even at 0-0, we kept going, bro. Yeah. We never rushed it. You understand? Like, we didn't panic. You understand? We just kept going. We just kept playing our game. You understand? Kept composure. You feel me? And I'm seeing things I didn't think I'd see.
Yeah.
With Arteta as the manager, bro. I'll be God honest with you, bro. Especially after last season, the way we bottled the Champions League positions. I was fearing the worst this season. You understand? But I said it from the transfer window. Zinchenko, Jesus, they will have a big impact on this squad. You get me? Because coming from a Man City, they're used to being 0-0, 80th minute and going and winning the game. They used to be. There's been occasions, where they've been 2-0 down with 20 minutes to go. They've come back and won the game, blood. You understand? They have a never say die attitude. And I believe they have brought that to the club. You get me? And it's down to Arteta, bro. Yeah. You understand? It's down to him, blood. You get me?
Also, another person that deserves credit too, Edu. Their combination, the talent IDing, the prices that we're getting these guys that we've gotten in the squad and how well they're playing. I mean, it goes down to them. He needs a little credit. He also has a big January. I think our season actually relies heavily on that January window. What the Cronkies and Edu do in that January window, we definitely need a central midfielder for that Partey position. If we do not get that, we could be in trouble for the next half. That is the key. And I know that.
And when you say that, I think that's to us winning the league. I think top 4 and even second place, bro. I think that
down or second. I think we're there. Bro. I think second already. I don't want to.
That's what I'm saying. I think that we have. I think top 2 is done for us now. Yeah, you understand? I think now if we want the league, we have to go in January, blood.
This whole project for next summer.
But City as well, they've got more man in the World Cup that are going to start, blood. You understand? We've got I think 8-9 man going, but they've got more starters. Yeah. You get me? When you look at the man that are going from us, yeah. When you check the level, the man that will start every game would be, where's that thing gone?
Let's see where it is. Ben White won't start.
So the man that will start every game, would be Tommy would start every. All right, so the people going, it's Tommy, Jesus, Martinelli, Xhaka, Saliba, Turner, White, Ramsdale, Saka, Partey. So 10 man, The man that will start every game for their team, for their country, Partey will start every game.
Partey, yep.
Turner will start every game. Xhaka will start every game. Tommy will start every game. And I think Saka will start every game. I think Saka will start every game.
Foden.
I think Saka
same
will start.
Position. So what, as a wing back?
Saka, I don't know, but
Saka will be a starter, but he'll get time off. Let me put that. Let me put it that way.
Every game would be Tommy, Partey, Turner, and Xhaka.
Yeah, those are the ones for sure.
Yeah, for sure, Jesus, Martinelli, Saliba, Benny Blanco, and Rams.
Saliba might. You think Saliba might start every game?
Saliba won't start every game.
Who's in France? Varane.
They got Varane. They got Wemniam, Kimpembe.
Deschamps has any brain cells, Saliba.
Oh, I think he just got injured. He literally just got injured today.
Kimpembe.
Yeah,
he's out, and they called up Diasasi, I think, to replace him.
Oh, what's it called? That kid, the kid that you guys wanted, the Kunde.
Oh, Kunde as well.
You mad? Saliba's playing for him every day. It's 8 days a week.
Yeah. But you get me. Arteta's also he's making me feel very tearful, Zark, blood.
Bro.
He's making me feel very tearful, blood. You understand? Jet ski, drop the clip now. Bro, I just can't stop winning, blood.
All jokes aside, I need y'all to please pray for me. I just can't stop winning.
You get me?
This was bro, so Goody to just sit through.
How you feeling about Arsenal now, Mr. Goody? Why minds want to know?
I still don't think you win the league, but you're gonna do well this season. But you got to win something. That's a must. You got to win something.
I love it actually. I love how
it's an FA Cup or whatever. I'm holding I'm holding you to the same standards like I would hold any team or any fan that's telling me that they're chasing for the title, right? So that would be my expectation. You guys are doing well. I can't say shit. There's nothing bad I could say about your team, bruv, to be honest with you. Hence why I'm just sitting here and I'm just listening and just being tortured while I'm listening to it, bruv. I can't understand something, yeah? I like you two, but I fucking despise Arsenal. I hate your team. I cannot stand it. So anything going well for your club makes me physically sick. So if you notice when Troopz started talking about wins, I started coughing straight away. That was my immune system because my immune system does not like Arsenal. Yeah. So I don't have much to say. I'm not going to be a hater. I'm just going to sit here and just keep my mouth shut and just hope for the best. I hope for some kind of shithousery where you lot drop points and don't win the league and we somehow shithouse the trophy. That's all I'm praying for. End of my rant.
I love it. I love it.
I know you.
Well, we have ended the first quarter of the Premier League on top. You understand? When we come back on Boxing Day, we will be top of the table, 5 points clear. You understand? And the reason why we're 5 points clear is because Brentford went to the Etihad and did man a big favour, blood. Man City 1, Brentford 2. Now, none of us saw this coming, blood. Yeah, let's be real. None of us saw this coming. Zar does his little bullshit bet every week, hoping that it will bust. You get me? This week it did bust. You understand? You do it through hope, blood. You don't do it through fucking sense or that the thing's actually going to happen. You do it because the fucking odds are high, blood. You get me?
If I'm not mistaken, I might have mentioned that this one looks a little tasty based off their performance on Fulham. They bust case. That would have been 2 weeks in a row they were trying to bust case. That Fulham game, they shouldn't have come out with 3 points. That De Bruyne dive.
Zar, let's have it right. It was a hit and hope. It was a Fikayo Tomori's goal in against Aston Villa from 35 yards out. It was not meant. Yeah,
I'm kidding.
It hit the top corner. It was a spectacular finish.
So happened.
But don't you dare tell any one of us and our viewers that you saw this coming.
It just so happened that I publicized this one thing that I'd been doing the entire year on the actual day that it actually hit. So
Brentford deserved it, though. I don't think they got lucky. I mean, that first 15 minutes, they could have been a couple goals up, not just 1-0 up, blood. You understand? They were opening City up, bro. You get me? I watched the whole game. De Bruyne was shocking. He was ghost, blood. He was not involved, blood. You understand? Foden had a good game. That goal was absolute
top ins.
That was
ridiculous, blood. But Ivan Toney, lads, Gareth Eady at Southgate said he's not good enough for the England squad. Didn't pick him to go to Qatar, and he's gone to the Etihad, big Etihad, and put 2 past one of the best keepers in the world and had the whole Man City defence on strings at points, blood.
Yeah, I mean, he said it, celebrated it very perfectly. He ain't listening. He just balls out. Yeah, rightly so. He should be on that plane. And I mentioned it. I thought that the 3 that should have gone, just not based off last name, the 3 that actually should have been on the plane were Kane, Wilson, and him. But
Goody, obviously, Goody, we missed you last ep. Tony hasn't been chosen.
Bro, my answer still remains the same, bruv. Yeah? This guy wasn't good enough for Middlesbrough. Why is he going to be good enough for the England national team? Do I trust this man to make any kind of competent decision? Absolutely not. I cannot. No, I cannot. Sorry. Like, he should have, Ivan Toney definitely should have been on that plane, as should several of other players have been on that plane as well. So, do I trust Gareth Southgate? You don't know the answer. So, I'm not even surprised at this at all.
Are City panicking? Because the way Pep was talking after, he seemed shook, blood. Because Pep knows what Arteta's on. The City players know what Arteta's on. Are they scared?
I don't want to say it, but I think so.
Because the way Pep was talking, like, it felt like when he was talking about Klopp, when Klopp had him under pressure.
And why?
And we ain't even got to that stage yet, blood.
Why?
But I think that, do you think that game was like,
it's so
we go behind, we go into the break 5 points behind. It's like, yo.
it's not even just that game. If you've listened to Pep talking about Arteta, he's been saying this for a while. So I think it's more of he knew from a while back, but now it's actually coming to fruition because it's finally been backed by the owners and all that. So yeah, he's rattled.
He's been here before. I think he's definitely taking you lot seriously. He's got you lot in the back of his mind, which is not really much of a difference of being scared, if I'm honest. But he has been here before. Like there was a period, I think a very similar period to now, we were top of the table. Different circumstances. We weren't playing football as good as you were right now. That was as sustainable as what you're playing.
Let's have it right.
I'll be straight up and down. You guys know I don't bullshit. I'm straight up. Yeah, so he's been here before, so he knows how to claw back a deficit. But considering what you lot are doing in terms of actually watching you lot play from a systematic perspective, like you lot, what you're doing is tangible, sustainable for the rest of the season. You have a plan, you've got identity, and you've got the balance to make it happen. It's just like you guys said, if you're going for a title challenge, you must strengthen in January. You've got no ways around it. You have to strengthen in January.
Bench. Our starting 11 is perfect. It's just the bench.
Will City strengthen in January?
They need to. They need to.
Because the defense looks
that's probably the only area. That's probably the only area that I would, because I mean, dude, they haven't had if you look at their games this whole entire year, they haven't had a consistent back four.
Is it
do you know who the
Walker's injured?
Who's injured?
Walker.
Walker's injured, but I mean, what's his name? Ruben Diaz was their player of the season, like last year or 2 years ago, whenever it was. He was the mainstay in the thing. Now he's like in and out of the squad. Ake's had more minutes than Diaz. I mean, Akanji is in and out of that squad. John Stones.
I've actually been surprised at how I think Akanji's not been bad. I think he's been all right for them.
No. I'm not saying they're playing bad, but it's they don't have like a set thing. So in relation to where might they look to strengthen? That's the area where they're rotating the most.
They have to. They've got to get back up in that defense massively because Kyle Walker's been injury prone for God knows how long. They should have addressed this time ago. Cancelo's playing at left back. Naturally, he's a right back. Can do the left back role good, but I'm sure he's more comfortable on that right side. You sold Zinchenko and you didn't bring anybody in. That's not good. They've got to address that in January. Midfield, I think they're all right, to be honest with you. Up top, they're fine. It's really just that defense where they got to sort
for me, it's a defense. Cancelo's been looking a bit as well, blood.
That's going to happen if he's not being played in his position. I thought Rodri looked a bit shaky as well.
Yeah, he did. This is the most I've seen Cancelo exposed, though. I ain't seen him this exposed. Like, this is the first time where I'm like, raw.
Yeah, you can see like teams are starting to put a lot more pressure on their back four, man.
They're getting pressed from the front a lot.
And
like,
it also might
the opposition teams are pressing from the front, and City's because they play out from the back. Bro, these men can't play out from the back how other defensive for City have played out from the back.
As Guardiola said, they had the best pressing forward in the world, according to him, Jesus, last season. This might be the effects of losing him and that, that defensive help that he provided, the protection he provided for the wing backs when he was playing out wide. Ain't they no more?
But Man City, we got them on ropes right now. You understand? Before we go up to Newcastle, we got to go across the way, blood. We got to go across the way, blood. We got to go to Old Toilet. Now, Man United. You got a win. Good win away from home. 2-1 at Fulham. I did say they would get the Windsor, and last minute they got the win. Alejandro Garnacho, however you pronounce his name, became the youngest goal scorer in the Premier League this season. Obviously, we have the youngest player in Ethan. But this kid, he's got something about him, lads. You get me? He's got more goals and assists than Sancho already, blood.
Not surprising. That's Garnacho, someone I seen at youth level. My question was, if they're not going to include him, it's probably to do with his frame, his stature, and he's a bit.
Nah, they've said it's his attitude. They've said that he thinks he's a bad. Like, yeah, he thinks he's.
Now you see, I didn't know what his behavior was like off the pitch, but I saw him at youth level, and you could tell that he was leaps and bounds better than everyone else. So it was just about seeing the transition to the senior. He's done well, man. He's done well. He's treating it like he's playing at youth level at times. He's very brave. He's direct. He's beating his players. It's things that you actually want to see from a winger. It's not no timidness like Jadon Sancho coming in. This is why sometimes when you bring in players through the academy, they're so hungry to shine because of the love for the club and that appreciation. They just give you everything. It's just fearlessness because they know that the fans are going to be behind them as well. So fair play to him, man. But what I will say is United fans, don't put too much pressure on him too early, man.
Because we've seen what's happened to Makeda. We saw Januzaj. You get me?
Rico Makeda.
We saw Januzaj as well.
You see why I can never banter that guy is because that man single-handedly won United the league. I remember that turned goal he scored against Aston Villa. And then he done it again a week later or something, and then it helped him. Yeah.
He banged one away from home. Yeah, but United rid their luck at times as well, blood. You get me? Martinez, when James came on, he had him on ropes, blood. He couldn't handle him, bro. Lindelof was saving his claw every time, blood. Like, if you got pace, Martinez can't handle you, because he can't grab you and do his little physical bullshit. You just run and left his claw, blood.
Yeah, you understand? James is like an Olympic sprinter, though. That geezer's rapid.
Yeah, and he came in with
he scored like his third or fourth touch or something, blood.
Yeah.
After coming off the bench. My brother Kenny getting the goal. Big up Tom. That's broski. You get me? But the big talking point.
Right. On to the actual juicy stuff.
The major talking point. What has blown football, Twitter, football universe, everything in the world has shut down and everyone's got their eyes on one man. Cristiano Ronaldo has come out and spoke to the parasite, Piers Morgan, in a full-blooded interview that we've only seen clips from and quotes. I've read the whole interview on the Scum, because that's where it was posted. So I've read the interview on the Scum. The video will drop. It's a 90-minute video.
When's that coming up?
It's gonna Wednesday and Thursday. It will drop. So everybody look out for that Wednesday and Thursday. We will be reviewing it on Friday's episode, where I will be back in the studio, blood. I'm coming back to NYC for the World Cup. Checking in on Thursday. Yeah, the 17th I get over. So we will discuss that in the next ep. But the clips and quotes that Cristiano has put out there, yeah? The first one, I felt betrayed. And I felt like some people don't want me here. Not only this year, but last year too. So he's saying they've been trying to push him out for over a year, blood. You understand? Let's not forget he was their leading goal scorer last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? We're going to break down the thing correctly. We're going to give both sides of the story. You understand? And we're going to banter them pussies as well. Let's get that in every fucking time, blood. Let's get that in every time. But he was their top goal scorer last year, 24 goals. And they want to push him out.
So I'll address the pushing out thing later. People did not want him there. He's right. He's very correct. That was everyone knows exactly what happened with that. He was meant to go to Man City. Then the institution, the powers that be at Man United were like, we the world will burn down. We can't have you wearing a Man City jersey. So they bought him for that specific reason, just to block him from going. So not necessarily wanting him. The pushed out part, it goes both ways. it goes both ways. He was their number one goal scorer, yes, but he also needs to realize, and this is no disrespect to him, right? When you're building a team, you look forward. You don't look back. When retirement is when we look back at everything that he did, and that's when we acknowledge that greatest ever thing. But the planners at Man United have to look at the situation right now and look forward. What he did, all that we mentioned, was done in the past. He's now 37. If we're being realistic, you can't center around someone that old. He still thinks that he should command that attention that he used to, because he's commercially he's still number one in world football, so he'll think that way. But United is right to not make him the center of things because of their age. How they're doing it, whether that's right or wrong, that's for you United fans to be mad about.
Yeah, I think it was a thing where he had this perception going back to the club like he was going to be that center of attention and everything was going to be CR7 again. He was going to be king of Old Trafford and this and that. When he, maybe, and he said he doesn't realize that the world has moved on from that. He's not the player that he once was. He's towards his retirement years, and there's younger players that he's got to set an example for. So the role that he came into United for was different to what he was when he left. He's now a senior. He now has to set examples. He now has to be a leader in the dressing room. The way he's behaved, listen, they might have done him foul, right? I'm not saying that they didn't. Nobody here knows what happened. But there's ways that you deal with it. And it's just going back to the point that I made. You're a senior at the club. What are you teaching? And you being Ronaldo as well, you're a unique example because you are a generational star that kids actually look up to and in some case worship him. Do you know what I'm saying? Your behavior has to be exemplary. You got to show these kids how it is to have a successful career, because let's have it right. There's kids that are younger than him that are nowhere near as talented as him. If they take on his mentality, it's going to be game over before they even get rolling. You see what I'm saying? So there's things like that he's got to take into consideration. But the way he's handled it, man, look, whether you scored 40, 50 goals in last season, there's certain ways that you can't treat a club and behave. And United, at the end of the day, have got their own reputation to protect. Because the longer this goes on, the more of a mockery he's going to make of the club.
Me? All right, I'm going to read the quotes and I'm going to give you my point, and my view. He then said on Eric Ten Hag, I don't have respect for him because he doesn't show respect for me. Thoughts, lads?
Again, that's the situation where he doesn't have respect for him because in his eyes, Ronaldo thinks that he should be the centerpiece starting every single game at Man United. And when he's on the field, because of who he is, he makes the team structure towards it's like feed me. I don't have to run back for defense and all that. And Ten Hag just drew a line. He said, I have a system. If you can't play the way the system requires you to play, then you can't play.
Facts. And he's forgotten his position here. Yeah, he's forgotten his position here. He doesn't understand. He's not the manager. He doesn't make choices in the team, and he's subject to the manager's rules. And whatever the manager says, it goes, and he's got to respect that. If he's come to a point in his career where he feels he's bigger than the manager and he can't respect the manager's decisions and he's going to publicly act on it, he's got to go. And if any big team in the world is looking at this, they shouldn't be thinking about signing him. It's that simple.
It's the first time a manager's fought back against him, and the world has actually been on the manager's side.
And fair play to Ten Hag. You notice something else as well. Ten Hag's bald as well. You see that? We've got the minerals, bruv. Yeah, with the goats and everything, fam.
All right, next quote. That's Goonie guy.
He then went on to bring Sir Alex into it. He says, Sir Alex Ferguson knows better than anybody that the club is not on the path they deserve to be. The people who don't see that, it's because they don't want to see. They are blind.
He's not lying.
So who's he talking about there?
What was he told? That's the thing. So I need to know what he was told by Sir Alex for him to. If what was reported was what he was actually told by Sir Alex, I guess he's probably saying the board isn't listening to his advice. I have no idea what the hell that.
I think he's trying to say the club's somewhat gone backwards since Alex Ferguson has left the club.
Because he said that the chef, the technology, even the chef's getting serious, blood. Imagine the chef's just like, you remember that? Jess, can you drop the video now?
What, you don't see where you're fucking going?
I wasn't even driving.
Don't shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of bacon.
Why'd I get picked up?
Like, the chef's just there minding his business, making his salad. You get me? He's just getting dragged into the team, blood. Out of nowhere, fam. Do you understand?
I didn't like that chef comment. So I agreed with everything. He said technology must change. Why does he want people to get fired?
Why is he saying the chef? What is the chef? And then he's like, no, then he's like, not the chef, like, but what the chef does. The chef's good people. I love the people. But like, bro, you're dragging the chef in. Like, bro, what did the chef do? Man said there's the chef from like fucking 95 when fucking G-Nev was in the fucking under 21s, bro.
The jacuzzi's the same, the pool is the same. I'm okay with that, but why you trying to get Uncle fired?
Man said they got the same code that he had from 06.
Fam.
Bro, they got the same password, blood. 22 years down the line, blood. Man ain't even changed the password, bro. He then dragged in Wazza. Now, he said, I don't know why he criticizes me so badly. Probably because he's finished his career and I am still playing at a high level. I'm not going to say I look better than him, though, but I know I do.
Yeah, now he's just going after people that
see
are telling the truth.
Yeah, you see where we got to defend Wayne as well, yeah? First of all, bruv, Wayne kept it real with himself and knew when his time was over. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said, listen, this is long. And you could blatantly see when Wayne stopped looking after himself, and he would probably tell you as well, I smoke off the pitch and I drink fucking pints and I still score goals. I'm at the end of my career. What do I need to do? I've won everything there is to win. I'm a United legend, highest ever goal scorer. What are you telling me? Like, come on, bruv. These things, Rooney's probably looking at it. Yeah, that's nice. Cool. I'm not the one sitting there making a fool of myself on fucking Piers Morgan of all people. Yeah, complaining about Man United. Why don't you hang up your boots? Simple.
Now, me, yeah. Before I give my opinion, Jamie Carragher has given his opinion on Twitter. Now, we all know Jamie Carragher loves his Twitter, and here was his first opinion. He says, Ronaldo, I don't respect the manager. Ronaldo under Eric Ten Hag announced he wanted to leave, refused to come on as a substitute, walked off the bench and left before the game had finished. 99% of the United fans will be on the side of Eric Ten Hag, which shows how badly Ronaldo has handled this. His second thoughts. The 1% will be Rio, Roy, and
That second tweet, I mean, he's right. He's 10,000% right. He is 10,000% right. He is. Look at Rio. I thought Rio. I heard Rio was like responding, trying to spiral and all that.
Bro, let me tell you something. Yeah, Carragher is one of the funniest youths on Twitter, blood.
Yeah, he is.
But my opinion is this. Yeah, all banter aside, it's fucking hilarious. Yeah, because to see my club flying high and see my biggest rival, my biggest enemy, getting dragged through the fucking shitter by Piers fucking Morgan of all people, yeah, brings a smile to my face, blood. Yeah? But banter aside, Ronaldo is a mug. Yeah? Plain and simple, he's a mug. He's disrespectful. He's bit the hand that fed him. If Man United didn't play Sporting Lisbon, would Ronaldo be who he, like, would Ronaldo have made the move to United? Nope. Fergie took a risk. You get me? Man United made him the player he was. He's kind of just threw them under the bus, blood. You get me?
Kinda. He has thrown them under the bus completely. He's done all the biggest no-nos.
Bro, if that was us, yeah, I'd be losing my shit, blood. You understand? Because he can say, oh, the fans love me. The fans are always on my side. The fans are going to be on your side no more, blood. Yeah? And the way he's moving, it's like he wants them man to terminate his contract. You get me? Because when you make them kind of comments in public, yeah, like he's done what Lukaku did, but he took steroids and went in the interview.
Yeah, his was 100 times worse than Lukaku.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like Lukaku was disrespectful. This is violation. This is you're an op.
This guy mentioned names as well.
This guy dragged people through the mud with him, bro.
Yeah, names.
You get me?
Yeah.
Like, this 90-minute interview is going to be fireworks, blood. Absolute fireworks.
Didn't he drapes Ollie as well in the interview?
Nah, he said that.
He cost the 99 goal.
He cussed Ten Hag. He said that.
He said Ten Hag
club like. He said a club like Man United is employing a sporting director as a manager. This guy? This guy's not even coach. I don't even know this guy.
So I don't know. I don't know if the Ole coach is real or not. But he's like
the Ole quote. He said
was team talk. For his team talk, he just plays his goal from the Champions League.
Nah, that was bad. That's bad. That's like the one where they said that Sancho rolls in when they're losing and he says, "Who's billing it?"
It was going viral.
And then there was another one that flipping Sancho was asking him for balloons. And then Ronaldo was like, "What do you mean you want balloons?" And then Sancho was like, "You know my thing, cuz." You get me? Like, even Sancho never got picked for England. Sancho's trying to flipping hibernate and he's getting dragged through the mud even in this thing. That kid can't get a break, bro. You understand? He literally might as well just give up football and just go chill with Lowski and them man and become rapper, blood. Yeah? Become rapper, bro. Gooney will send you a couple beats, bro. You get me? We got you, blood. We got you, blood. Yeah, you understand? But will he even go back to Old Trafford after them comments? Nah. Will Ten Hag allow him back into the first team squad? Will he allow him around the players? Will the club allow him to come back? Will the fans allow him to come back?
Game, set, Matt, the optics of it, it's not even about Ten Hag. It's just the optics globally of it. It will be the most spineless thing ever if Ronaldo's allowed back there. So he's just put him in a spot. He's like, all right, it's either you pay me out and I just sit there, or he put them in a very tough spot. They have to get rid of him.
Could you imagine if he spoke on a manager like Alex Ferguson or Jurgen Klopp or someone just wild like that? You'd never play for the club again. You couldn't. David Beckham had a boot thrown at his face for less. You see what I'm saying? So if Ten Hag,
Beckham was a pop star too.
That's what I'm saying. That man was a gangster. Ferguson didn't give a shit, bro. He didn't care. But this guy, he should never. He should be.
Do you think Garnacho's attitude's got to do with what he's seeing Ronaldo keep up with? And Ronaldo's like one of the GOATs, and he's looking at it like, yo, this guy don't give a shit.
If he's had problems before, then I doubt it.
It's going to be interesting when this video drops, lads. You understand?
I'm loving it. I'm loving this, man. I really am loving this.
Something that Goonie's not going to love. Jose. Newcastle 1. Chelsea 0. Is that 3 L's in a row in the Premier League now, mate?
Yep. 3 L's in a row.
Is that 1 goal scored in the Premier League in how many games? Let me go check.
I don't. At this point, I don't even know. I don't even watch Match of the Day anymore. Like it's got to that.
When was the last time you watched Match of the Day?
I don't even remember. I probably had a hairline back then. Yeah, it's been a minute, bruv. I ain't seen it.
He only scored 1 goal in 3 Premier League games. About bench.
By the way, yeah, the last time I was on here, I didn't know that he liked that Instagram post that you put up. Yeah,
you know that's bro.
Huh?
You know that's bro.
He's your bro, but I'm gonna tell you this, Aubameyang, you're a fucking wanker. Yeah, I know you watch this shit. And
that's not my. We do not echo. We do not echo the thoughts. I just keep putting one of them little.
This ain't Troopz's views. This ain't Czar's views. This is Goonie's views over here in New York City, bro. I'm telling you, live, living color, fam. Yeah, you are an absolute wanker, bro. The way that you disrespected my club by liking my guy's tweet up there right after we lost as well. You're a disrespectful snake, bruv. Yeah, you're a waste man, cuz. Yeah, I hope you hear that, bruv. I don't care that you play for my club, or even if I have any opportunity to meet you, I will tell you the same thing, bruv, yeah? Chelsea first before any player. I have no loyalty to you whatsoever. Yeah, what's in front of my shirt counts. You're a waste man. I hope you hear this loud and clear, bro. You are a waste man. Block me. Do whatever you want, mate. Yeah, you're a waste man. Up the Chelsea.
Our life is good, man. Life is good. Every club just has some bullshit going on with
Fucking
them.
a boomerang. You see me? I'm not going to celebrate when you score now. I'm not. I'm going to do what Lee Judges does. Yeah? You see when Harry Kane scores for England? I'm going to do a Lee Judges thing, bruv. Yeah? I'm just going to sit there and I'm just going to sit there. That's what I'm going to do.
The gaffer.
Cool. I won't even mention you. On my post-match, if you score a goal, I won't even mention you. Bro, anyway, let me stop.
So, now that Goody has his Aubameyang rant out of the way, what is going on at Kings Road?
We've been found out, Troopz. Exactly the same thing I've been saying. This is why when people said, "Oh, you're harsh on Tuchel. Why did you didn't mind him leaving?" This is why. Yeah, because he left us unprepared for this season, and he even told you after the window was closed, we are not prepared for this season. Yeah. Now look, we got no backup right back. We're playing Azpilicueta there. Yeah, we're having.
So is that where you put all the blame, Tuchel?
Bro, I put a lot of it on because he had the summer. How can I blame this manager? Except for the tactics in now. Of course, he's got to take a portion of the blame. But my problem has been with the squad. It always has been. Yeah, I'm upset with Tuchel and the board because they didn't fix the root problems in the summer, which is why we're in the situation we are now. Reece James injury prone. Do we sign a backup? No. Kante injury prone. Do we sign any kind of defensive-minded player for that midfield? Absolutely not. Here we are. You saw it again. We were pressed out of the game completely. We're so easy to read now. Yeah, try and play out from the back with the worst back line in terms of playing out from the back. That's what we're going to do. Edouard Mendy, the most shaky goalkeeper with a ball at his feet. Gives me high blood pressure every time he's on the ball. It's not good for my health. Yeah?
Thiago's been looking shaky.
Bro, listen, at this point, he can have
He's been looking ropey, blood.
Bro, at this point, I'm not even going to blame him. Trevor's looked shaky. I'm not going to blame him.
Trevor's been shaky. You know my thoughts on him.
No. He's been solid. Up until recent, he's been
Gabriel
shaky.
Gooney?
Gabriel's not, bro, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I beg you. Just allow me. Just allow me. Who's the captain of the national team for Brazil? Isn't it Thiago Silva?
I'm not sure.
El Capitan. Yeah.
Ain't it Neymar?
One of the it doesn't matter. He's still a leader in that squad, yeah. So respect El Capitan. Gabriel.
Actually, wait, it's
no
Marquinhos.
Nah, ain't Marquinhos. No way
Actually,
Marquinhos.
who is captain of Brazil?
I'm sure it's
the way
Neymar.
Brazil do it. There's several leaders in the squad. Basically, you got.
It's like when Emery had 5 fucking captains.
Exactly. You got Emery. You got Marquinhos. You got Thiago Silva. You've got Neymar. Those are probably the main 3.
Probably Casemiro.
Yeah, exactly. So listen, I said this World Cup coming when it did is a blessing in disguise for us. Why? For 2 reasons. It brings us closer to January, which means we can actually have a chance to address, I'm not saying all of them, at least one key position. 2, hopefully,
What's the position you want to invest in? You say there's 2. I know one is DM.
Yep. And
I know one is DM.
And I need that backup right back.
You don't want a striker? No, that banter aside, bro, ain't doing nothing. Aubameyang's on the bench.
You don't have a striker, Gooney.
You don't have a striker.
No, I want us to address that last. I can listen. I need the listen.
You want to go back to front, innit?
Yep. That's the way we've always seen it at Chelsea. Build from the back and you go forward. Yeah, and it's worked. So Alex Ferguson done the same thing. He used to say the first players he would pick on his team sheet, his goalkeeper and his 2 centre backs. Those are the first 3 that he always put on his team sheet. I've always thought that as well. So look,
the fucking front line.
For me, the front line, right? It's gonna sound mad. I still have a little faith in Raheem Sterling.
Raheem's a baller, bro. Like you can he's out of form.
He is out of form, but I think there's also reasons within the team as to why this is happening. I've even got faith in that waste man Aubameyang. I still got faith in this guy to score goals. Broya as well. Look, the job he was asked to do, being a counter-attacking striker, I thought he done it all right. He needs to work on a few aspects of his game, like in terms of his positioning and his runs. He definitely does. But the way he stretched the channel, he done what he was asked to do against Newcastle, as far as I'm concerned. The problems were in the same place. We were getting pressed from the back. They're not letting us play from the back because we're not good with the ball at our feet. Our midfield is easily getting bypassed. Joe Linton was just literally stepping in behind Kovacic and Jorginho every time. One ball over to him. That's where the goal came from. Joe Willock, what a goal that was. It was deserved. It was deserved, but he slapped that home 1-0. And as soon as they went 1-0 up, I knew we weren't coming back into the game because we're spineless. We've got no leaders.
I think you had one shining light. Lewis Hall.
Lewis Hall, yeah.
That's two back-to-back games where I thought he's a top talent, bro. Like and the Man City game in the Cup, he had a fantastic performance.
He's a good player.
And then the Newcastle game as well. I think
sums up Chelsea, though, innit? It's a case of extremes. Either your best
Amari ain't getting a look in. I see Amari's on the bench, but what? He ain't getting a look in.
We're going to come on to him in a second. But you see the extremes of Chelsea. If it's not your oldest 38-year-old centre-back, your best player, it's your 18-year-old who comes in and be your best. You see the problem?
Yeah, because there's nothing in the middle. Like
you see the problem? Yeah, Amari Hutchinson, poor guy, bro. I feel terrible for him. Do you know why? Because earlier in the week, when we played against Manchester City for the Carabao Cup, they told him, don't travel with Jamaica to play. Yeah. You're going to have a role to play in this Carabao Cup. And he didn't even step on the pitch. Yeah. I know we were down 2-0, but it is what it is. It's basically the City second team mixed with academy. Yeah, you can still throw him in regardless of if we're losing or not. What have you got to lose?
Amari's a baller as well.
Those
are his teammates. Those are his teammates at England.
This is what I'm saying. And he's been performing as well. He's been one of the high-level performers in the youth level as well, alongside Lewis Hall. Mm-hmm. And another thing, Lewis Hall's not even a left wing back. He's a centre mid.
Is he?
That's where he plays in the academy? Oh, shit.
Yeah, naturally he's a centre mid. And look, he's coming and he's showing all these senior players how to come in and play for Chelsea Football Club, how to take opportunities. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Now you've got two midfielders going to the World Cup as well in the England team, Mount and Gallagher.
Mason Mount might not sign a new contract at Chelsea.
Yeah, what's happening with this? Like, I'm seeing Minerals lose his shit.
Wait,
well,
what?
Listen, from what I've read, this is coming from what Simon Phillips, my good friend, said. Big up Simon all day long. He's hearing that Mason Mount is not happy with the situation at Chelsea, apparently. He feels that he is beginning to stagnate and he's not liking the positions that he's been used at the club. This is according to what Simon said in his article, so I'm just sort of paraphrasing. Obviously, it's not word for word. But can I believe that? I can, you know. Because regardless of how much Mace loves Chelsea Football Club, he loves himself more than Chelsea. Because he's got a career that he needs to think of. If he feels
you're sitting in 8th position, Goonie.
This is what I'm trying to say.
You have 21 points. You are 7 points away from the Champions League.
It's not good.
8 points, sorry.
How the fuck did I...
You're 8 points off a Champions League place, bro.
I'm not surprised.
But you have a game in hand.
I'm not surprised. Bro, listen, at this point, my faith is going to grow come January after the World Cup. As long as we have James and Kante back and they stay fit, I think we can come up with some kind of decent run. I honestly do. But as of now, I'm going to...
You honestly think Gallagher should have gone to the World Cup? Over Ward-Prowse, yeah?
No, I think you definitely need set piece takers in a tournament like this. So that gives James Ward-Prowse the up. But depending on how the gaffer uses Gallagher...
You can take away his set pieces.
Depending on how the gaffer uses Gallagher, he can be an effective player. He is very good in terms of pressing from the front as well. He's lethal outside the box too. He can be useful. But I don't see him featuring as much as the others though. Honestly,
general play, I think Ward-Prowse has done way better than Gallagher. So even without the set pieces, I think he's more deserved in that England squad. But I don't think
Put it this way, like whoever was picked, I'm not bothered.
Yeah,
it's one of those ones where it doesn't overly bother me either or. You see what I'm saying? And as well, remember we've got Gareth Southgate as well, so stat tax.
We're gonna fly through the rest of the fixtures now, lads. We're gonna start at Shite Hart Lane. Very, 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 very interesting game, blood. You get me? My nigga X.
Jammy bastards, bro.
He was all over the place, blood. Jet ski, drop the clip now, blood.
Go on, Ben Edgar! Ben Edgar! Emerson! You don't get out! Get out! Oh, get him out! 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 Just no more! No more! Oh, man, I'm so angry! I've gone and clicked off the game.
Man clicked off the game.
Bro, that miss was bad. Do you remember the miss when he skated?
Jesus,
The one he
bro,
just absolutely
because I had him there, and then the game's on the TV, blood.
It was.
And I'm like 5 seconds ahead of him. So as soon as he missed, I was like, I knew what was coming, blood. But Tottenham 4, Leeds 3. Bentancur, lads. Like, he's a baller. Let's have it right, unfortunately.
I was when Leeds went up 3-2, I was like game set.
You saw the group chat, blood.
Yeah. Then Bentancur just came and just ruined everything. What a game he had.
Somerville though, another goal.
That kid is something
player.
else. What's his nationality?
Dutch. The Flying Dutchman.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, I mean, Southgate better start paying attention now. That's what, 3 in a row. He scored twice, three in a row, 3 games.
That's he scored at Anfield. I think he's got 3 in a row, but I know he scored more than fucking
more than the
blood.
3.
Mm-hmm. I know he scored more than 3, blood. You get me? But Tottenham, that win kept them in the top 4 positions. Liverpool 3, Southampton 1. Darwin Núñez getting 2 goals, 2 good finishes. Firmino with a lovely goal as well, blood.
Range header.
Liverpool needed that win, blood. You get me? Because it was looking mad for them, blood. You get me? Now they're up in 6th, and they're only 7 points behind Tottenham with a game in hand. If they win that, then you get me 5 points. So top 4 race is going to be very interesting, blood. You get me? There's a lot of teams involved. Newcastle, Tottenham, United, Liverpool, Chelsea. 5 teams going for 2 spots, blood. You get me? Because I believe Arsenal and City, them top two positions are gone for everyone else, blood. You get me? Everyone else is just fighting to see where the fuck they will be come the end of the season, blood. Bournemouth 3, Everton 0. Bournemouth smoked them in the Carabao Cup 3-1 midweek. And now they smoked them 3-0. Iwobi threw his kit into the crowd and then they threw it back at him, blood. And the fuckery is, the fuckery. You know what the fuckery? You know what the fuckery is, Mike has been their best player, blood.
Say thank you.
He's the one that you thought they'd be like, all right, we'll allow Alex. Now, fuck you as well, lad. We don't want that fucking shit in here, lad. Fuck you, mate.
That was unreal. That was...
Bro, I fucking couldn't believe it, blood. You get me? Fucking hilarious. That's why I love football, you know. I love football, blood. Like, man threw it, like, fuck that. Man, I don't even want that, blood. Yeah, take that, blood. You get me? And you know what Iwobi just walked off. He just left it on the pitch, blood. You know, some random steward just picked it up and said, fuck you, I'm taking this home.
I'll take it.
You understand? You know that, innit? You get me? West Ham 0. Leicester 2. Mads getting a goal. Coming off injured. But Jetski dropped the Madison tweet now. As you can see, he says, another win and another goal. Perfect way to finish before the break. Injury isn't too bad. a small problem that was causing a bit of soreness. Can't wait to meet up with the lads Monday. Now, that is fantastic news for England and England fans all around the world because he is the form player. He is the form English player. I believe him and Saka are the two form English players, blood. You get me? So we definitely need Mads wrapped up in cotton wool, blood. You get me? Harvey Barnes getting the second goal. West Ham are in big, big trouble this year, ladies and gentlemen. They are now 16th in the league, blood. 14 points.
Good.
14 points from a possible 15 games, bro. So 14 points from a possible what? 45 points? Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's it.
They're the only team, they're the only London team not in the top 10 because Fulham, Brentford, and Palace are 11th, but them three all have 19 points. So they get me. I will put them in one. They're the only London team not in the top 10, bro. Every London team's in the top 10. You get me?
There's talent too.
Yeah. Like, come on, like Rice. You get me? Samaka, he's kind of been hit and miss. You get me? He's kind of blowing hot and cold, blood. You understand? Like, Moyes out.
It's not for me to say.
Maybe because they got that other the Brazilian guy that we wanted too. He ended up going to the one
Paqueta.
looking around. Yeah,
yeah, they got to be doing better.
The talent is there. Because the talent is there. That's you got to start asking those questions.
Nottingham Forest 1, Crystal Palace 0. Morgan Gibbs White getting the goal for Forest. A very, 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 very big win for Forest. Brighton 1, Aston Villa 2. Emery is up and rolling as Aston Villa manager.
Not surprised.
That's their first back-to-back wins all season.
Not surprised. He's a good manager.
You get me? I wanted him out when Xhaka told me to fuck off. I was riding it through. You get me? But when Xhaka told me fuck off, I said, nah, you've lost the dressing room. Good evening. Good night, lad. Yeah? Good fucking night, mate. Yeah? Trust me, daddy. The fuck you mean, blood? None of that, rude boy. You get me? Yeah, facts. That's all the fixtures. That's the last round of fixtures until Boxing Day. We now go into World Cup mode. TroopzTV goes into World Cup mode. There is going to be hella fucking streams, blood. Yeah? Work rate is about to go through the fucking roof, mate. You understand? But before we end the last pod with Premier League games, goal of the week, lads. Now, this weekend, I didn't really see any goals that like made me go like,
see the names.
You get me?
Tony. Okay, Foden's.
Do you know where I'm gonna give it to?
It's got to be
Foden was a good one.
I'm gonna give it to Foden.
The Firmino header was good. The Firmino header from where he was at the box, he was at the edge.
That was a good header. But for me, the way Foden, he's hitting through all them men, and he's hitting like on the bounce. The technique of it, he's had to watch it the whole way.
Very difficult technique to
get. You get me? There's a lot to do with that. Like we've seen Partey hit them down the M1, blood. You understand? Back to Ghana, back to Kinshasa. You get me? That one didn't even go nowhere near. That one didn't even go nowhere near Moss side. And Moss side is just round the corner, blood. You understand?
Kinshasa's DRC, back to Accra.
Accra, sorry. Back to Accra. You get me? But yeah, for me, Foden.
That was a world-class finish. That was easily the best.
For me, Philip. Ham roll of the week. There's only one man, isn't it?
Ronaldo.
Yeah. Ronaldo. He gave it to himself, didn't he?
Ronaldo.
Literally, like, there could have been, like, Chelsea got put in a spliff. Nope. Man City got put in a spliff. Nope. Ronaldo. Jesus Christ, mate. You might be ham roll of the season, blood.
Yep.
So far, yeah.
he might be ham roll of the season, blood. You get me? It's that real, fam. You understand? But episode 187, blood, wrapped up like our blood clots will be. You get me? We got the man them every time, blood. Zaza, Goonie, my brothers, Jets on the buttons, Vinny on the clips, Matt's on the socials. You already know the thing. Until I see you lot in NYC. Stay safe. Fuck Portnoy. Fuck America. It's coming home and wash them hands.
Not up to Chelsea. Not up to Chelsea. Not up to Chelsea. I'm off it, man.